Alright guys, some more 928 videos, and today just a mix of some things that I'm working on while I'm waiting for parts to come in. While I'm getting my engine mounts put in and getting things back from the powder coater. So I wanted to share some things that I'm doing along the way. Here is the oil pan, and let me tell you though, 928 oil pan is a thing of beauty. After owning a bunch of cars, you can tell the engineering and the thought that goes into the casting for this oil pan. It's big, it's heavy, it's well made, it's beautiful, and man, it's a stout design. So really enjoyed looking at the oil pan the last few days while I was cleaning it and getting it ready to be reinstalled. So anyway, I wanted to share that on the oil pan. And as you can see, I've cleaned it, whistle clean. Got any remnants of oil and a little bit of sludge that may have been in here. Got that all out. And then I took my fibrous disc on my die grinder and I went through the mating surface that goes up to the bottom of the block. Got that nice and whistle clean and got everything really in good shape, I guess you can say, to go back in. And then I bought a silicone oil pan gasket, as you can see right here. Really nice piece. It's nice and thick and very strong, and certainly will last a long time, and it's reusable, which is cool. So anyway, wanted to mock that up and show it to you, and I'm actually gonna get ready in the next few minutes to install the oil pan back into the car. I've already got the bottom of the block all clean and ready to receive it. So that's the oil pan. While I had the pan out and I was cleaning it, I went ahead and installed new gaskets here for what was a breather at one point. That's no longer a breather on the S4, it's just a block-off plate. And here is the oil level sensor, or the oil level sensor, I should say. Let me get that right. Oil level sensor. So got a new gasket on there, and you can see here the gaskets. Again, I cleaned the mating surface with my fibrous disc on my die grinder, and that worked out all well. So that's the oil pan. And then came in a few days ago. Here are the new pads that go on the cam chains. And you can see here's the tensioner right here with the old brown and worn pads. And you can see maybe may or may not be able to see the grooves that are in them. And they're ready to come off, and then the new ones just slide on, and then the bottom side just screws in. So pretty easy, and then I'll get that installed here in the next few days. So another piece of maintenance will be taken care of there. And while I'm at it, cars are down anyway, I went ahead and had a new e-brake handle stitched up in leather. So here's the old one, the old rubber piece. And then here's the new one in leather, and this really just fits over here as a friction fit, and that looked nice. It'll dress it up real nicely and give the car a little bit more class to the interior, if you will. So that's that. And one thing I wanted to mention on the oil pan stud kit, here are the studs, washers, and here are the nylock nuts that come with the kit. I'm not a big fan of actually the washers and the nuts as two separate fasteners. I'm not sure why they do it that way. It just makes the job a little bit more complicated than it needs to be. It can be simplified by combining these two into one washer, which is what I have here. This is a stainless steel M6 by 1.0 nut with a flare end on it, and it's nylock as well. Very inexpensive from Bellmetric, and so one of these is going to replace two of these, and it just makes life so much easier. You get good clamping force with these nuts, and makes your life so much easier for the reinstallation. So just a tip there. These can just go back in your nut and bolt bin and can be used any other time. So certainly recommend that. And as an engineer that I work on this stuff for my day job, I study fasteners all the time. So certainly recommend these guys over these two. But anyway, here are the studs for the bottom of the block, and here are the oil pins that I bought that's going to go into the head. And once I have them installed, I'll shoot another video and show you where these guys go. But they go at the back of the head, close to the firewall, and it's to help with the oil pressure. And usually on the S4 cars anyway, there's a rubber disc with a pin on it that tends to get distorted with time and temperature over the years, and these guys replace those OEM parts. Anyway, so that's that. And then while I was at it, I went ahead and got some Lloyd's mats for the front and rear, and then the hatch. So got some new Lloyd's mats. So anyway, a little bit spent over the holidays. Merry Christmas to the 928, I guess, and hope you enjoyed the video. Oh, and last but not least, while I had some time over the holidays, I had my leather guy recover the center armrest cassette holder in brand new leather. And you can see right here, the original one was in really bad shape. It was really shiny, and it was really cracked, and there was some damage to it. So I asked him to go ahead and redo the whole thing in leather. So this is it. He just dropped it off, and it came out really good. And the inner plastic structure, if you will, it was really badly cracked. And I went ahead and I fiberglassed it and strengthened the back side, which you may or may not be able to see the repair. So that's done. And then also on the inside, I did the same. And you can maybe see it right there. So this was all really badly cracked. And I think it's really because the two screws that hold it down into the tunnel of the car, they were over tightened over the years and caused this to crack. So now it's nice and strong. But what I may go ahead and do is actually make a small aluminum plate that fits in here, which can be used like a large washer, if you will. It'll fit right in here. And then I'll cut the oblong holes in it. And that way it wouldn't crack again in the future. So anyway, just wanted to show you that. Pretty inexpensive and a nice little interior upgrade. So hope you guys enjoy the video,